large crowd. Class of 2021, this is your day. I am honored to be here in front of this class of 2021 without wearing a mask. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I know that I am not Mr. Buckman, I am not Mr. Blackwell, and I am not Mr. McQuarrie, your first three picks. But I'll do my best to give you one last lesson. I want to formally say congratulations to this very unique and eclectic group of young adults. I also want to thank the families, teachers, friends, and staff that are here to support and show love to each of these seniors. People are here for you. You have worked hard for this moment, and these people are your cheerleaders. Please cheer them on. As I prepared for this speech, it felt bittersweet. This is my last year here, and I'm a proud mother of a graduate tonight, Carson Wellborn. And let me just say, wow. I wasn't sure that we would make it past second grade, and then all of the broken bones and the failed pranks. Sorry, Miss Stout. I'm just happy that Miss Stout agreed to call your dad instead of me. Every time I got called to the office 5 years ago, I thought, man, I never went to the office this much as a student, but now I'm in here every day. Because of Carson, many of you have grown up coming in and out of my home. One of you even camped out in my home for 3 days before I realized you were actually planning on living there for a few weeks. Most of you have been in at least one of my classes throughout the last several years, and I've had the privilege of getting to know you. We really have some outstanding young adults here. I will not mention any names, but I want to point out that we survived. Well, not all of the robot babies survived, but the kitchen is still standing. Although there was this one time in facts class, someone caught a recipe on fire while cooking tea. I still remember who slung sticky hands on my ceiling. Some of you should apologize for getting in the box near my door and scaring your peers as they walked in, but thank you for helping me. Who would have known playing laser tag in a field with a very competitive parent and her friends could turn into a war and a hijacking? One student submitted a well-written and eloquent poetic love letter that made a young lady become animated and talk more in class than I knew was possible. You are the only senior class that has had a snowball fight at school. What a blast. Until I thought it was a good idea to get a picture with all of you loaded up with ammunition. If you ever wanted to hit a teacher, you knew today was the day because I was not holding back either. But I still want to know which one of you threw the first snowball at me. You have detention and need to be here Monday morning. Some of you question, is it possible to slide downhill on a trash can lid? Well, at least 2 of you know the answer to that. I learned this group can rally together and make things happen, like a pre-prom prom. So if you're looking for a group to get things done, and call them, but expect that they will fight and argue the entire time and never actually come to a consensus decision, but somehow it just works. They end up getting things done. However, one of the students graduating tonight has unknowingly challenged me every single day at 11:11 a.m. I really hoped she would be in her car before me, so I would not have to feel so tense as she tailgated me every day to Pocahontas, or sometimes would even pass me. I know at times you thought I needed to drive faster, but I'm an adult, and quiet time in the car is so amazing. Every day it felt like a race, kind of like life. What is life? Google Dictionary says life is the condition that distinguishes animals and plants from inorganic matter, including the capacity for growth, reproduction, functional activity, and continual change preceding death. Is there a right way to get to your final destination? I can't answer that today. I haven't made it there yet. However, I have talked to many elders, and they commonly discuss relationships, kindness, love, spirituality, and living life without regret. A 78-year-old man, who is my dear friend, said, "You know you were once an adult and twice a child. You may not understand this fully, but we start as a child, live as an adult, and many times end up being cared for by our children or caregivers as we age. This adult life is really shorter than you think and is very challenging. You will have times where you will look back and think, I wish I would have. I wish I would have hugged my mom, my dad, or my grandma just one more time. I wish I would have invested more. I wish I would have ate more cake when I could have. I wish I would have studied harder. I wish I would have listened to Miss Wellborn in financial literacy instead of throwing stress balls at each other. Or maybe you want to spend more time with family and friends. Steve Jobs said, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of other people's opinion drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and your intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become, and everything else is secondary. Adult life can come crashing down on you, and you may fear that you are doing it all wrong. You will do many things in your life. Some things you will be proud of, and some things you will want to hide. I have learned that we can be traveling down this road of life only to come upon a detour. This detour may be scary or it may be delightful, and sometimes it will be both. But the detour in the end will be what you make it. Find the positive in that detour and practice this every day. Every day of your life. Sometimes this will be hard. You do not need to be perfect. You do not have to pretend that you are okay. If you need help, ask for it. You may be a blessing to someone else by asking. Keep moving forward, but know that you will not forget where you came from and what you have survived. This will humble you. Take risks, be different, be you. This is your life. Live it with love, compassion, and a playful spirit. I can guarantee you that you will have struggles and many obstacles, and you will be your biggest critic. My obstacles and struggles are why I'm here today. They've allowed me to chase my dreams and not feel afraid to try. When all odds were against me, I did not give up. It was not easy, but I tried to remember that fail means first attempt in learning. Get up and try again. Do not let mistakes, negative experiences, or shortcomings keep you from trying. Michael Jordan famously said, I have missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games, and on 26 occasions I have entrusted to take the game-winning shot, and I missed. I have failed over and over and over again, and that is why I succeed. Live to your fullest potential, not measuring success based on what others think you should be doing, but by doing what is right and always with love and persistence. You will have many choices to make, but what if you only had two? Happiness or sadness? Which would you choose? Take time to ask yourself, if I do this today, how will it impact my tomorrow? I like to call this my future self, and for some reason, I picture her looking like Cruella de Vil. Do not ask your future self with fear, but ask yourself with insight and a search for wisdom. You can ask any older adult than you if they have failed or took a detour to get to where they are. Most will say, let me tell you. Listen to your elders while holding true to your heart. They have been where you are and can help you navigate. They are your maps. You have Google for direction, but it will not give you direction for life. The direction I follow in life is the concept of love. And if you ask me, how did you learn this? I would say God taught me. Love in our hearts is by far one of the best things that we can have, show, and give. It is free. Now, sometimes it will come at the cost of heartbreak, but don't let this scare you. Your love may mean the world to one person, but could change the world of many. Be who you would want someone to be for you. Loving, direct, kind, honest, compassionate. Just simply be love. Because when we arrive at our final destination, it does not matter what others' beliefs are, what their age is, or what their race is. It is about what you believe, what you feel, what regrets you have, and asking, did I live my best life? We may look different on the outside, but on the inside, there are many similarities. Dr. Martin Luther King said, darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. Be careful and watch your words, as they are the vessel of light and dark. You never know when someone needs a kind word of love. Many of you have already experienced obstacles and struggles, such as the loss of parents, grandparents, friends, single parenting, cancer, foster care, and many other things not mentioned here. Those struggles will be the foundation of your strength and help you succeed. You already know what hard is. Follow your heart and your intuition. Rely on your faith, love, failures, and wisdom of your elders for direction in life. Detours happen. Just try to find the beauty in the path that you are on, or get up and do something to make it beautiful. This is your second chance. I hope the love that I have shown to you will always be remembered and bring you comfort when you need it. I wish I could gift all of you the love and compassion that I have in my heart, even when you have trouble believing it yourself. Dr. Seuss still says it best. Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Shout aloud, I am glad to be what I am. Thank goodness I am not a ham or a clam or a dusty old jar of gooseberry jam. I am what I am, what a great thing to be. If I say so to myself, happy every day to me. You are worthy, you are deserving, you are the future, and you are the best class of 2021. Thank you for letting me guide and lead you while engaging in shenanigans.